Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Lotteries, Career, Business, Casino, Financial Speculation. And this is for you coming from Sagittarius. And so, I'm going to use my Kabbalistic tarot cards. And before I talk about lotteries and casinos, and go into that area, I'm going to quickly talk to you about your job. And this card will represent the first 15 days of November for you coming from Sagittarius. And it's a very difficult card. It says you attract opposition, and whatever you try and do in the first 15 days where your job is concerned, you will have difficulties, there will be provocation, there will be people against you. So you cannot afford in the first 15 days to show any kind of negative energy, showing your temper, etc. You have to take the soft approach because many things will turn against you, it says. So job-wise, you are in trouble. So you need to protect yourself from things getting worse for the first 15 days of November. Now for the second area, I'm going to talk to you about business. And regarding your business for the first days of November, it is very dark, this card. It says it will be quite some time before you can show profits in business. So you don't want to invest in the first 15 days of November, nor do you want to expose your financial risk. Just stay put with what you are doing and try your best to get that done properly. Don't go being too ambitious. So not very good news in the business areas for first 15 days. Now for your general financial areas. Well, it's not a very bad card. It says there's always some income coming in from here and there. But the advice from this card is not to go into too many businesses which you will be attracted to do in the first 15 days. You'll be overly ambitious. Don't, because you may just have 5 pots on the fire boiling away and only 2 or 3 covers. That's the problem with this card. You see, that's the problem with this card. Too many things done, and you will see that you may make a bit of money from 1 and 2 and lose in the next 5 or 6 types of business. So better to stick to what business you have for the first 15 days. Now I'm going to talk to you about your job. And this, I'm going to pull a card. This card will represent your last 15 days for you. For you coming from Sagittarius. Oh, what a magnificent card. The last 15 days of November, and for you coming from Sagittarius, are going to be just wonderful in the area of job. Good news, promotions, more security. And if you're hunting for a job, new job, you might as well go all out and hunt for it in the last 15 days. Good news will come in. So everything going for you beautifully in the job area in the last 15 days of November. Now regarding your business area, I'm going to pull this card for you. It says in your area of business, you may be tempted to fight somebody who may be too big for you. So chasing for new contracts. You don't want to get overly ambitious. Realize your place. Realize your abilities, and then it says you will do very well. And your ongoing business will be going very beautifully for you. It's this additional adventures into new businesses that I worry about. There you will find that some of your competitors may be too strong for you. So stick to what you're doing and you will do extremely well in this last 15 days of November. Now regarding your general financial areas, let's see what the card says for the last 15 days this is. And well, look at the card yourself. You can build. So it says getting financial investors, getting help from the bank, able to continue building. So the last 15 days gives you some opportunities to build. And of course, safer, even better. Your ongoing business, don't add too many new things, just carry on with what you have and it will expand right before your eyes, starting to do well. So that's for your month of November. Now I'm going to talk to you about, for Sagittarius, your lucky ages. So let me pull a card for you, and I'll explain to you all about lucky ages from this card. Well, it is for you to be number 1. And so, this card says, the numbers chosen for you, these numbers are going to be for your lottery favored numbers. And so from this card, I will choose for you coming from Sagittarius, from this card, the number 4, 13, 22, 31, 40, 49, 58 or 67. So for this month of November, these planets are producing these numbers for you. Okay? From this tarot card. I'm going to pull another card. I'm going to talk to you about another group of numbers. From the second set of tarot cards are producing for you coming from Sagittarius these numbers, the number 3, 12, 21, 30, 39, 48, 57. So from tarot cards, 2 sets of numbers. Now using Kabbalistic astrology, what I've done is I've tracked the 9 planets and their movements for the month of November, and according to my notes, for Sagittarius I've got these numbers using Kabbalistic astrology, not tarot cards anymore. For the last set I used Kabbalistic astrology, and from that I'm getting these numbers: the number 2, 11, 20, 29, 38, 47 or 56 or 65. So 2 sets of numbers from the tarot, 1 set of numbers from Kabbalistic astrology. So you have all these numbers in front of you. Now what do? You're coming from Sagittarius. Well, you go and buy strips of paper, A4 size, your good colors. So you buy papers which represent your good colors. But you will only know your good colors if you have had a 90-minute session with me, based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. That 90-minute session will cost you USD 50, and then I'll give you a lot of information. I'll talk to you more about that in a minute. So, if you don't know, if you haven't been to see me and you don't know your lucky colors, just go and buy any color paper, even white. Bring it home and take a scissors and cut strips of 2 inch by 2 inch. And on each of these 2 inch by 2 inch, you will write 1 number with the numbers which I've given you. Write 1 number, fold up the paper and put it on the table. Take another 2 inch by 2 inch, write another number. So all the sets of numbers which I've given you, 1 number only on 1 2 inch by 2 inch paper. Soon you'll have plenty of these folded up papers in front of you. And so you're ready to choose your numbers. To choose your numbers, you have to do it on your lucky days. So I'll give you, if you have been to see me, based on your date of birth, time of birth, looking at your palms, I would have given you your lucky days. So go and do this exercise of choosing your numbers on your lucky days. And I will ask you to face your lucky directions when you're going to choose your lucky numbers. And if you haven't been to see me, you won't know that. So now just be comfortable with whatever direction you want to use for time being. So your lucky dates, your lucky directions, and you must wear your best lucky colors when you're sitting down and you're going to choose from this folded paper what numbers you're going to pull. Most of all, you must contact your soul, S-O-U-L. There's a soul residing in us, and the belief is the soul resides in us from our navel to our head. And we are all here for the sake of the soul. So we are the hosts of the soul, our body. And the soul is the power in us, and we want to use the soul's energy to find lottery numbers. What's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that. So how do you contact your soul? Your fingerprints and your thumbprints, they are not yours, they belong to your soul. They are the code of the soul. That's how the soul is identified, through your fingerprints and thumbprints. There's a huge computer up somewhere in the universe, and through that, to identify the soul, there will be a search for fingerprints and thumbprints, and they will know where this particular soul is, in whose body it is. So we need to contact the energy of the soul to get help. Use your thumbs. For you coming from Sagittarius, use your thumbs and connect them to your index finger like this. Press your thumb to your fingers. That's a very powerful thing you're doing. There's a huge surge of activation going on in your body. Windows will open, doors will open, and the attention of the soul will be there because you have contacted this. You may have seen people doing religious dances, singing religious songs or praying, doing like this. And when I ask them, do you know why you do it? They say, no, my teacher said to do it, to focus. The real reason is that that's how you contact with your soul. So apart from lotteries, whether in the office, whether in the home, whether walking on the street, you're not happy about something, do this to find solutions. You can't sleep, do this to find solutions. You're not feeling well, do this to find solutions. So for the sake of lottery, you will do this maybe for 30 seconds, maybe for a minute, maybe for 2 minutes. Some people ask me, can I say a prayer during this? I say, go right ahead and say a prayer. Why shouldn't a prayer help you to win a lottery? And when you have got enough energy, 30 seconds or 1 minute or 2 minutes, you're ready to pick up one piece of paper, open it, and you will see a number you wrote there. So the number may be 21. So write down on a piece of paper 21 and fold back this paper and put it among all the papers and shuffle them around. And then go back and do this again. So if you need 5 numbers, you need to do this 5 times. If you need 7 numbers, you'll do it 7 times. If you need 2 numbers, you'll do it 2 times. You've got your soul involved now, and do that as much as you can. Now you're ready to go and buy your numbers. So you'll have to do that on your lucky days. Never mind on what days they are drawn. That is for everybody on earth who are buying lottery numbers. For you, the speciality is to go on your particular good dates or days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever. Because those will be the days where you're supposed to be able to get some advantage and good luck. If you don't know your good days because you haven't been to see me, for time being, just go on any days that you're free. And you have to wear your best colors when you're going to buy. Because when you wear a color, you open a channel of energy to a planet. And that planet that controls the color you're wearing will send you the energy. If it's a good planet, good luck. Bad planet, bad luck. So you've got to be careful what colors you wear when you're going to buy your lottery. And so you do that. And then you will be ready to get some good news, I hope. So you have to do this many times to warm up. And you'll become very clever in choosing your numbers. So I'm already Skyping. I'm already doing a 90-minute session now on Skype, on WhatsApp, and also on Skype, WhatsApp, and what is that? Whatever other medium, or Facebook Messenger. And so, send me a message, contact me, ask for a date to do this 90-minute session with me. And I'll do it for you for USD 50, so that you can know your next 7, 8 or 9 years, whether in job, whether in business, whether finances, whether in romance, whether marriage, whether family, and all. I'll go into detail about your health as well. You get a lot of information from me, all for just USD 50, spending those 90 minutes with me. So I look forward one day to hearing from you, and I'll come back to you as soon as possible. Until then, thank you and good luck.